We don't have time for any questions. Please, Miss Stewart, just go.
I'm like
You've done this
scribbling in my
whole
journal.
time. You okay?
I'll cough on you, miss. I won't do that.
Kara, just go.
Okay, hold on. I know you guys have gone through a lot. My sister is dead. My sister's been dead for 25 years.
She is, and she came out of that plant as a mushroom.
Or 20 years, my bad. 20
looking
years.
thing.
Oh yeah, 20 years.
20
Yeah,
years.
Oh, okay. I'm not gonna. What?
I mean, Kara, is it cool if I tell her?
Oh, I mean, I can since it's my memory.
Yeah, come here.
I'm in like Lucas's bathrobe.
Of course, yeah.
Like, she walks past me, she gives me my fucking shirt, and then I just look at her with my fucking bathroom like, fucking serious.
Yeah, of course.
You have nice clothes, okay?
Ooh, that one's soft, actually.
I want to look in Becky's eyes and be like, when the creature that was calling itself Casey talked to us, it called itself Aunt Casey to me. And that got me wondering.
We're not related.
No. But I think I knew her when I was little. I have memories of her.
Of my sister? You're certain?
Yeah.
Hold on. And she takes, and Becky will go into her office, and she will pull out a picture of her, and the name has slipped my noggin. The other key sister, Haley. Haley, a picture of her,
yes.
Haley, and then a third person who bears a shocking resemblance to the two of them in front of the grand opening of Keyhole Books. And this third person is in fact the person from your memories. And Becky says, "Is this who you're talking about?" And she'll point to what you now know as Casey.
Yeah.
Well, that's not.
Yeah.
What?
Becky.
I don't know.
I would. I would know. I would know you.
Have you
Becky,
told
are you
Becky about your mom
aware?
yet?
Becky, are you aware that working for the Becky, our memories have been tampered with, and we think it's by Elaine.
Well, no, we would know. There'd be things that, like,
Well, I know I don't have memories.
We do know.
Yeah. Because you would think I would remember that my mom worked here. And I didn't.
You didn't know?
Until it...
That's how you got the job.
No.
No, she didn't remember at all.
No.
If you
That's why you were
enough
hired.
things. Becky,
Your mom
recommend me?
Yeah, your mom recommended you for the position. She always that you've always had a fascination with books and all those things, that you'd make a great fit for an archival assistant. What do you mean you don't remember that?
I don't know. I didn't know. And like sometimes I look back at my memories and it feels like I got hit with a million hammers. And I don't think that's normal.
Becky, why did I get hired? What do you remember?
And Becky's like,
she getting phantom lobotomied? Join the club, buddy.
yeah. So she's like, well, yeah, you got hired because of. And then,
no, you can't do this.
You're talking to her, Bren. Difficulty 6, perception task.
I'm
Because Kara's
so
probably social
hurt,
distancing,
man.
so you're the one that's more likely to get. It's a perception task. If you're trained or specialized, you're trained or specialized. You have 2 levels of stress, so this is currently difficulty 8. So you would need at least 2 levels of effort or some kind of training to make this possible.
What pool is this from?
From your intellect pool.
Oh, aren't you specialized in perception?
Yeah, I'm trained.
Oh, I'm specialized.
All right, so
It's the-
training brings it down to 7.
Yeah. All right. Wish me
You got-
luck. I don't want to look.
That is a G
It's bad.
intrusion unless you want me to roll that. As a 5.
I will attempt to reroll.
Which the intrusion
my
range is
last
1 to
XP.
9, by the way, because of Lucas's. So
Thanks, man.
12.
Yeah, that's a
So
regular
a failure.
I'll take that.
But not an intrusion. So yeah, she's like, I don't. You were like a bodyguard, and you just were recommended for Lukas. Yeah, okay. So she's like, okay, but yeah, so my sister, Casey wouldn't do the things that you guys are talking about, though. Like,
Well,
you've
she's
got
not
like a whole,
herself.
like a 3 floors worth of people that are just like under some type of weird control.
She also
They're
seemed
all
to
under hostage,
be. Yeah. She seemed
being
to be some
controlled,
kind of.
and they attacked us.
Yeah. Like some kind of hive mind leader. And I mean, there was it that was the worst smell I have ever smelled. I think I still stink. It was nasty. And there was plants everywhere. Like, this wasn't normal. I don't think normally your sister would do that. But
No,
that's
not at
not
all.
your normal sister.
Becky, I think if you want the full details, it'll be time for a statement soon.
Oh yeah, so I suppose we do have a post statement that we have to take, huh? Like a proper one.
That's
Still a
if we're
job.
stopping here.
Yeah,
Oh,
are
actually,
we
yeah,
infected?
can we go
what can
get
we
some-
do about that?
Can we go get like the fucking coldest ice baths in the area?
Yeah.
So
Can I, like,
Some
go
like
in, like,
shit
a-
that like will
a-
hypothermia, you know?
Yeah.
okay, do
Trying
you guys want
freeze
to do
the
that?
roots.
Do you guys want to do that now? Or you want to do that
Inside
for
of
sleeping?
me. Preferably before sleep.
Okay.
That's a me thing. This is a group, and the group has a say.
What
I
if
guess-
we took a 10-minute or 1-hour rest so I could feel a bit more hale?
I think yeah. So anyone who has anything before their 10 hours that's left, you can mark those to heal some stuff to your pools. As a little like wink wink nudge nudge. Might's a good one. Might's a good one to refill if you've got any recovery left.
Okay.
All right.
Mine are all filled, but I don't think that's right.
So
I think
9.
that's from the one shot.
I
don't remember what I think I went up
else
to.
at?
Can we use
Great.
both the 1 hour and 10 hour?
You cannot use the 10 hour. That's the only one you can't use.
I think we only spent a
Um,
10-minute break, if I remember
yeah,
correctly.
so you should still have Leah 1 hour because you're probably right that it's filled up from the supplemental because I don't think I reset those. Whoopsies. So, yeah, if you guys want to take and ice yourselves down, make yourselves nice and chilly, I think you can do that. There's no rolls for that. That's just gonna, I suppose, when the new day rolls around and it's time for you guys to roll your might defense rolls, it'll be eased by 1. So yeah, everybody who's infected, if we're going to a new day,
Except
if we're
for me.
gonna take and do our ice baths, we'll take and say during the ice baths, you tick over into a new day. So all of you who are infected need to make a difficulty 5 might defense roll.
And is this eased by the ice bath or no?
It is eased by 1 situational modifier from chilling yourselves out to the point of you start getting a little tingly. It's probably a little too cold, but you know that's good right now. 20, hot damn.
What?
If you weren't hurt, that'd be cool.
Cool. Oh, wait.
Awesome.
Wait, I don't know if I had the... No, I have to take my 3. I didn't have any XP because I didn't mark it down for my rerolls earlier.
Kara's got an XP left.
You want to re-roll, bud?
Does
If she gives me the XP, can I just take the reroll?
Yes. Yeah, you can just take
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm not gonna make you do that again.
Gang.
Does the 10 hours remove the impaired?
No, that one's. You guys
No.
are gonna have to be rested for a while. We take and go to our player kit. We go to rest and recovery. If a character's points are full, a 10-hour recovery roll can be used to move a character from impaired to hale or from hurt to hale. So you guys will be able to basically heal yourselves up within. It's gonna take probably another full day of rest to heal all your pools, and then you'd be able to move up. Yeah, because at the end of this, so today you would have enough rolls to recover all of your pools. So then tomorrow, you could spend your 10-hour one to heal yourselves up from impaired to normal.
But if we
That's-
just don't do
wow.
nothing, if we do nothing tomorrow, we get it automatically, or no?
I believe if you do nothing, it makes it easy. I think that you can do something to move a seriously injured character from impaired to hale requires an hour and is a difficulty 6. And I would say if you guys do nothing all day, then that is eased by 1.
Okay.
So
Would
you
my
could
first aid
potentially
kit help as well?
Yes. You could potentially, if you basically do nothing today, and then, because we're in a new day, you guys spent your pools you would switch your pools to recover, and if you get to full from all of your rolls today, then tomorrow you could be healed up without needing to make a roll. Or alternatively, you could try to make difficulty rolls at the end of today to hopefully heal up.
I think we should attempt that with the help of the first aid kit.
Cool.
I just gotta get rid of the worst migraine in my life ever.
So, after all that's said and done, who has failed and who has succeeded their might defense rolls?
I have failed.
You have failed with a GM intrusion as well. Okay. So, you go from impaired to debilitated. So, you cannot take actions other than moving an immediate distance. And healing a character from all that stuff that I just said about healing from impaired to healed, yeah, that doesn't do shit for someone who's debilitated. A debilitated character typically
Fuck.
needs 2 full days of inactivity to move to impaired. Treatment by someone skilled in medicine like a doctor can reduce this to 1 day. So if anybody is trained in the medicine skill, they could operate potentially as a doctor.
I can make him
Otherwise,
some
That
good
was what I
soup.
was going to get next.
Yeah. Otherwise, he's spending 2 days of nothing, which he still
Sitting
has.
on the buzz.
He has not only succeeded 1 of his might defense rolls, he has now failed 1 might defense roll.
I do want to say, while they were taking their ice baths, can Olivia and Becky work together to once again search the archives for a solution, possibly a cure to their ailment?
Is Lightning going to give up his little scrap of fungus that he cut off?
That would be helpful.
Yeah.
I'll take it with some tongs.
Like medical ones, or just like a little tiny spare ones that just on
The
the
kitchen,
bus?
from the
The
kitchen.
kitchen.
We're not
kitchen.
using these again. I'm
Okay.
throwing these out after.
That's tragic. They
I'm
were
gonna be
probably
out of
ones.
tongs for a few
They were
days.
probably like the little cat paw ones that have like a cat paw on the end out of rubber instead of that Kara was
Oh.
super fond of. Tragic
Aw,
loss,
man.
casualty of
Olivia
war.
bought them for Kara.
Okay,
That was my Christmas gift because my family didn't give me any.
that's true.
Oh.
So Lukas is
Man.
debilitated. So
He
while
went
they're
to
doing
sleep
ice
and
baths,
just never woke up.
you can spend researching the archives with the little sample that you got. That
And
probably
Becky's help.
eases the task by 2 between Becky and the sample.
Is there any way I can have Becky lead the investigation and
Sadly, it is. She is an asset. Let's see. Have
Great.
you guys de-stressed? Did you guys eat? Because you went back at night. Yeah, so you ate beforehand. So spending 1 hour, but you're not spending that hour
yeah.
doing nothing, so you're still stressed. So yeah. So it is going to be
I mean, if you,
difficulty 5, eased. We have an asset of 2, so that brings it from difficulty 5 to 3, and then you have 2 levels of stress that bring it back to 5.
what role is this?
Intellect.
I mean, if you could wait like however long we do the bath,
I think
do.
I think that Becky's given the best help that can happen right now.
yeah.
I think that you probably don't want to do anything. If you do anything, that's going to make the ice bath less effective.
Yeah.
You're just hanging out
What
trying to freeze the
difficulty was it?
fungus. Difficulty 5. So difficulty 5,
Difficulty 5.
which is you have an asset of 2, and you can play effort like always, and then the system will take away your stress automatically like it does. And remember, you
I
could,
don't
if you
have
wanted to
any
get a
intellect
free
points right now.
GM intrusion, you could take and burn your stress.
You know what? Yeah. Olivia really wants to put as much as she can into helping her friends right now.
Oh.
How does that math work?
Okay, so that's as 2. It's difficulty 5, which needs a 15, and then it's eased by 2 down to 3, and then it's eased by another 1 down to 2. So that would need to have been a 6. And it beat difficulty. This beat difficulty 2. Another intrusion. We also have Lukas's intrusion to resolve.
Yep. Bad. Everything's bad. Nobody has
So-
XP anymore.
Yeah. I think.
We're completely spent.
Yeah, you are completely spent. I think. So as a party, how are you guys feeling about calling it quits? Are you gonna leave this investigation as it is currently, or is there some part of you that wants to go back to that building and keep fighting?
The problem is we don't know the solution to this.
My main concern is just getting those who are infected uninfected.
Oh, those who are meeting the
Um,
party, or including the people in the building?
Shit. Fuck. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, so here's the thing. How do we get ourselves uninfected? If we leave, we're going to be traveling for several days with this infection. Is the only solution to get uninfected killing this guy? The girl? Casey? Killing Becky's sister? Or is there some other solution? That's what I'm looking for. Because, man, if I found something, we would be leaving.
Okay. So, I think in that case, if you guys are, there's some, like, you want to be uninfected. Is anyone besides Kara, is there anyone who cares about the people in that building at this point after everything that has happened?
Fuck.
Me, deeply.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, like, here's the thing. Like, the only thing that makes me not care about them is just like the point of infection,
Mhm.
right? Like, if they're at a point where they're like literally too far gone and like they're basically hive mind, and we figure out that hive mind is like uncurable, then I don't give a fuck about them. But like, if there is still a chance to be able to cure them, then like hell yeah. If there's a possibility, then we care. But like,
Okay.
we're not going back in
Olivia-
there unless we have a cure.
Yeah, Olivia wants us to be healthy first and then help them afterwards. Olivia's
Also,
not
Lukas
ready
is
to
fucked
be
up.
Yeah.
to just abandon them forever.
It'll have to be a bit.
The minute that we're well enough to help again, she wants to come back.
Okay. So with that in mind, I think that the most effective GM intrusions here is first, we're gonna kind of do like a quick little kind of pseudo flashback kind of situation. Lukas is debilitated. He's in a bad situation. You and Becky are researching basically all night long, trying to find anything you can, and you're coming up empty. And so, both of you are probably kind of sleepy, right? You've been at this probably all night. All of a sudden, you guys take and hear a voice behind you guys. I'm calling this one.
No.
I normally would not like to step in and interfere with your mission. However, as your boss, I'm calling this one. You guys are coming home, and we're getting this dealt with, and then we can figure out where to go from there.
Yeah, I
Lane.
think that we're all on the same fucking page. I mean, we're all on the same page, boss.
If you can
Are we
help
all on the same
us.
page? And she looks directly at Olivia.
She's so mad.
Unless you guys want to spend 1 experience point to reject this group intrusion. But you don't have
No,
experience
we
points
can't.
too.
Yes, with what
So
experience.
hey guys,
No, we
you all get 1 XP. Congrats.
All right, Elaine. It's not like you're gonna give us any choice. But you know I care about the people in there.
And that's admirable. So, Lukas, you're not gonna know this because you're basically in basic like fading it out of consciousness. Everybody else, Elaine takes and so you two are in Becky's office, right? You and Becky are, and Elaine just kind of popped up out of nowhere. So, Elaine's gonna look at Becky and says, "Miss Thompson, take us home." And Becky kind of like begrudgingly almost gets up, and there's like a door in the back of her little office, which is maybe where she sleeps, because Becky doesn't sleep with you guys. It's been maybe a question in the back of your heads, like, what does Becky do? Like, and when she opens this door, instead of this being like a little small room, it is the archives. And Elaine's like, all right, go on through, everybody. I'll have a medical team come pick up Lukas. We don't have time for any questions. Please, Miss Stewart, just go.
I'm like
done
scribbling in
this
my
whole
journal.
time. Okay.
I'll cough on you, miss. I won't do that.
Kara, just go.
Yeah, so you guys take and you walk through, and you're back in the archives proper, and you guys are led to the medical facilities where you are quarantined for, unfortunately, several days as they basically take and run lots of tests and get this all taken care of. The intrusion for Lukas.
If the sample wasn't used up, I know just for like narrative purposes, but would the sample have like sped up that process if Olivia and Becky didn't use it up while doing their investigation?
No, so during their it's not that they used it up. It's just that with their powers combined, doing whatever tests they could in the battle bus just didn't really come up with anything. And instead, it's basically like Elaine shows up and is like, "Hey guys," takes it to the state-of-the-art medical facilities at the institute, and they're able to properly analyze the sample and engineer something of importance with it. Is kind of the situation that is. So Lukas, your GM intrusion for your might roll is, I think I'm gonna take away one of your might points. Your might pool is reduced because you just get real fucked up in the process of healing. So you just lose one of your might points, as your body is slightly weaker than it was beforehand.
Damn!
You didn't have that many. I think you were the weakest, weren't you?
He was, yeah, and that's why this has hit him so hard, even with the state-of-the-art medical facilities at the institute.
I went from a 9 to an 8.
Yeah.
Oof.
Olivia.
Oh yeah, I have 2.
Yeah, you also got a GM intrusion for this researching role.
The horrors. Why am I here? Just to suffer.
Just to suffer.
The answer is yes. God, this is our first failed mission. Feels bad.
Yeah. As your intrusion, Elaine is. So this is while the others are quarantined, right? Because Olivia's not infected, so they're quarantined for several days as everybody. And Elaine, not only does she not permit you to go talk to any of them, she also is refusing to give you any status updates. About anything that's happening with them. Every time you ask, she says they're in good hands. It'll be taken care of. Focus on training, I suppose, or whatever it is that you do during your downtime, Miss Myers. And your intrusion is you're actually going to get less experience points. At this point, you have decided you've been designated as the kind of group leader of everything. And therefore, this being the first failed mission, you are going to get, I think, 2 less XP once we tally up how much experience points everybody gets from this.
That's real rough. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. But several days pass. And finally, after several days, what is Olivia doing during this several-day period where everybody else is basically locked in a bubble?
Oh my god, is she pissed? She doesn't know anything about them or what they're doing or how they're doing.
Nothing.
She's like, we couldn't figure out any sort of cure. Are they even gonna live through this? She's losing her mind.
So are these
are
these things that you would ask or say to Elaine during this several-day period of basically blackout that you're in?
You know, I think she's like absolutely pestering Elaine. Olivia isn't afraid of Elaine like the others are. I think she is intentionally being annoying and constantly trying to get answers from her.
Yeah, so only lines of like, oh, we didn't learn anything. Are they going to be okay? She's like, I don't know. Being a leader means that you have to shoulder your team's failures all by yourself.
Right. You seem to know so much wisdom. How wise.
Stop looking at the camera.
You know a lot of things, don't you? Except for the things I need to know. The things that would help me.
Is that all, Miss Myers? Which is how she'll end that every time. She'll be like, and she'll get to the point where you're like pestering her, and she'll just kind of give you like a little like platitude or whatever, and then she'll say, "Is that all, Miss Myers?" as your signal to go away for the day. She's done with you.
Shit.
Right. Does Olivia ever encounter her sister? I think also on the side she's like wandering out a lot.
Yeah. So
and,
during
like,
these couple of
trying
days,
to
what are you
find
doing?
her.
You're like explicitly looking for your sister?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
She's got no one right now, and she hates being alone.
Not that one. No.
Hey, only family that I've got. Let me tell you.
Olivia.
Let me tell you about all the horrifying things I've
Oh.
experienced.
We're so trusting.
We're so trusting.
We're too trusting. Olivia's
Oh, yeah.
usually not. This is
Okay, I
just
like this
the only exception.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Not a good exception, though. Olivia knows that her sister has something to do with darkness, so she's going to alleyways. She's going to dark places. Maybe at some point, like, just kind of sits in a closet. It's like, are you there? She's kind of crazy about it.
So
Yep,
you're
Going
alone.
to dark places.
There's nobody else. Maybe in like the alley outside of a bar, like some real shitty dive bar. You're looking like, oh, shadows. Oh, sister, you here? And then there's like a chuckle, not from any of the shadows, just like behind you and like coming out of the bar. She's like, are you? Huh? Okay. That's funny.
Oh,
Hey there. How you? You look rough. I take it that
you go to bars.
the apartment didn't go that well. So now I know that we've not had a whole lot of communications. Normal circumstances, we would meet up in a strange way, but right now, Elaine's attention is elsewhere. She's not exactly concerned with what you're doing. So,
Why is that? What?
well, her son's dying, and is
Oh.
they're trying to save him. So she's a little preoccupied at the moment.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Okay. Oh,
So what
I
happened?
didn't actually think I'd find you. I didn't think I'd get this far. Okay.
Understandable. You look pretty bad.
Yeah, I feel really bad. All of my friends have weird roots in them and might become a part of a hive mind. That's not great.
Huh. Okay. Hive mind. What'd you learn about it in there?
There. Yeah. There's a lot. We've learned a lot. Olivia's hesitating suddenly. Am I getting anything out of this by telling you this information?
Yeah. We hopefully get closer to finding Dad. That's like the whole point of what we're doing here. I told you I had a suspicion that place was connected with his disappearance in some way. You've been in there. I haven't been.
Yeah, it sounds like you're getting closer to finding Dad. Through me. Am I getting anything out of telling you this?
If I find out where Dad is, we're gonna go together.
Are we? We
Yeah.
haven't talked about any of this.
I just kind of okay, interesting. I mean, I kind of figured the whole like, I blew open the circus to save you guys. I was super cool when I did that. I've been trying to help keep updated in the hunt for Dad. Like, I've done a lot of things that I feel like warrant some level of trust between us, but maybe I was wrong.
Okay, first of all, you were averagely cool. We were all cool in that situation. And I feel like I feel like if we're gonna see each other as equals here, somewhat.
I mean, I'm sure you do cool things too. I just haven't seen them.
You know, you see, that's the thing. You're not around a whole lot.
Oh yeah, sorry. I'm sorry that I can't play house with my like half sister. I'm currently trying to find Dad. You're trying to find Dad. we could take and stop and have like a drink at the bar if you want to put this on hold. I guess you want to have some bonding time.
Can we?
Sure. You know what? Sure. And she takes and turns around and goes to walk in the bar.
Okay, this is awesome.
All right, yeah, let's.
Yeah, so you
Okay,
take
yeah,
it,
this is great.
and she orders. What does Olivia drink? Beers or like liquor? If Olivia drinks at all.
Vodka.
Okay, yeah. So she orders you a double shot. She's like, "Yeah, you look like you need it." So yeah, sorry about that. The idea of familial bonding was something a little. When I said that, I was like, "Well, yeah, I mean, I guess we could."
Joking.
Yeah, it's not like Dad really instilled a strong sense of family. I've just kind of, I want him back. I want him back real bad, and he's been gone for a very long time. And up until recently, there's been a whole lot of nothing that I have found. And now that I have what I think is a lead, I'm just kind of, I want to jump on it. I do as best I can. And you, but yeah, what have you been up to for however long before you were doing this, I guess?
I kind of lived just a normal life before joining the Institute.
Oh, that must be nice.
Yeah.
That was not the upbringing
Man.
that I had. I was along on almost every hunt he went on.
Yeah, what was your relationship like with him? I
I
mean, it
was
seems like he kind of...
I was a caddy, basically. Supernatural caddy. Ritual components, ammunition, all that stuff. I just carried it along on adventures while he took and killed things. And until I got to the point that I was old enough to hold a handgun and aim it properly. And then I went from caddy to assistant. And I take it you had a little bit more of a charmed life, huh?
Yeah, I think this is the one time Olivia is going to try and think back to what her and her dad got up to.
So I think you probably would have zero stress because you've had definitely time to eat. This is probably close to the end of your thing. And I don't think this information's behind a roll. I think this is stuff that's just freely coming to you when you're starting to think about it. Your dad, your experience with your dad was a lot more theoretical, it sounds like, than Ava. That's her name? Yep, Ava's.
In her mind, they hunted regular animals.
Yeah, like your dad told you a lot of like crazy, silly stories about like monsters under your bed that were like real, and like when you watched horror movies, he would like point out the inconsistencies, and he's like, you watch like Dracula or something or Van Helsing, he's like, yeah, stakes don't do that. They just immobilize them like they would every other person, and he just basically would be like a mega nerd, and you're like, oh wow, okay, Dad's just like a monster freak, I guess. None of this is real though. Up until like the day where, you know, he took and came home and was like, hey, yeah, Mom's dead. Your mother's dead. Monsters got her. And that's where things got a little more serious. He still didn't really take you out on hunts, but like he maybe you started to take things a little more serious when he would give you advice on how to hunt monsters. And that's maybe where your interest in hunting monsters and all that started. And then maybe it was a couple years after that he vanished. And now you're here.
Yeah, she kind of recounts that. She was pretty young when her mom died. Has like some memories of her vaguely. And yeah, I mean, she's really looking really sad. She's thinking about how normal her life used to be. Like, man, everything now is kind of a bummer.
Yeah, it sucks knowing that your life is in the hands of things out of your control.
And I feel like I'm stuck here. I mean, in theory, I could leave, but I don't want to stop looking for Dad, and this has been working for me so far.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. In theory, I could put all this behind me and live a normal life again, but can't do that till I get some closure on the old man, whether he's alive or dead or not. I need to know before I even could think about trying something else. So on that, Dad. The last time I saw him, he said there was something big coming, big enough that I couldn't come with him. And as we talked about, I've been with him on hunts basically since I could walk. And so for him to not bring me on one was strange. He said that this one was something that he failed to get rid of properly the first time. He told me about this warehouse fire that we had started when I was a little younger, that I didn't quite... I was busy distracting people when he dealt with whatever was in there, but he said that he didn't do the job right and that it had come back. And then he told me he'd be back soon, and he wasn't. And I dug a little bit into that warehouse, found out that there was something weird going on with mushrooms. And so when you told me about what you had found, that's why I was like, okay, this is probably related. So I ask again, what did you find in there?
Was that warehouse for like freaking and how?
Yes.
I see. Yeah, so in there was a flower that looked like a corpse lily. And this corpse lily was using workers probably from that warehouse. They looked like breaking and how like workers. And they were kind of powering it in a way. It seemed at first. And then when we removed all the workers, emerged a mushroom humanoid thing.
Like Oh, that's not good. Did you kill it?
Man, I wish. Yeah, it also has a horde of, hostages from, all the residents in that building. And
Okay.
yeah, I feel like once it got to about 30 people against 4, it's not great.
Okay. That's you obviously that's bad. That's really bad.
Yeah. Also, don't assume things that I know. Keep in mind my memory problems.
Memory. What are you talking about?
Elaine tampering with my memories.
What?
We've had this conversation.
I
swear I told you this last time.
I mean, you told me what I already knew, that the Wright boy was a spy.
She's been tampering with all of our memories.
Interesting.
I think it's kind of why we've been so clueless about everything. Partially. I mean, even our own lives. Honestly, don't even know if I remember every little thing that's happened between me and Dad. I don't know. I could have a lead that I've forgotten about.
Okay, that's good to know. You're on the precipice of something changing in you that will hopefully give you a better chance of protecting your mind. You can't see it, but I can.
Would you care to elaborate at all, please?
I don't think you're ready for that, unfortunately.
Oh, fucking hell.
It's
Okay.
call it a family curse, I suppose. Suppose if your memories are being messed with, I don't quite see a point in explaining it now until you get a better chance of retaining them. So, but you're close. Just know that. And I think this is probably where the conversation is everything that there is to gain. Maybe you guys take and swap stories where she tells you some of the cool hunts that she's been on, and you tell her of some of the cool things that you and Dad did that as a regular family. Going and playing mini golf or going to the bowling alley, having fun birthdays. And both of you end up pretty sad by the end of it, but also closer, much closer as siblings, I imagine. Just this is the first time you've actually hung out.
I feel like in a way Olivia also tries to connect by offering to brings up birthdays. She maybe mentions maybe we should do something for your birthday at some point. She tries to connect by we can live a normal-ish life.
Aww.
Every now and again.
Yeah. That'll be I don't think I know when my birthday is. I don't think Dad ever celebrated it. Yeah, it's just So tell you what, we find Dad, we'll celebrate my birthday.
Yeah. Oh God.
Man.
Oh God. You've missed so many. We've got a lot to make up for.
Yep, and we'll make up for it as soon as we find Dad. I think that's start of a new life for me. I'm sure the old man is going to want to jump right back in the saddle if we find him. And I think I'm going to tell him no.
Yeah, that's if we let him.
Yeah.
No.
I think
he needs to retire.
That's where we're taken and we cut. The y'all's 3 days in quarantine. There's lots of doctors poking and prodding and taking samples and taking tests. And do any of you ask about what's going on outside of quarantine land?
I mean, I'm gonna ask hey, Olivia got stabbed. Is she okay?
The doctors, I think, the main doctor that you guys probably see the most who's checking your stuff, is a woman by the name of Dr. Wakely. And she's like, oh, don't worry about that. You just need to focus on rest and relaxation. Don't stressing yourself out about stuff outside of this room is going to hamper your recovery process. The sooner you're better, the sooner you can get back out there, and I'm sure that's what you want. That's what we want. Just focus on getting better.
What if my mind is a prison and I can't stop thinking about things?
I mean, we got sedatives
All I can-
we can give you.
Nah, I don't want that.
Doctor, I can't stop thinking gay thoughts. Don't sedate me.
Doctor, what if I think of women in blush?
Oh, incredible. She's like, oh, maybe when you get out of here, you should talk to your mother about that.
Oh no!
Doctor.
That's or a therapist maybe.
Doctor.
I'm not that kind of doctor. I deal with the flesh and bones.
Oi, hey doctor, did you know my mom?
What was her name?
Glinda. Stewart.
Nope, can't say that I do.
Wow, that's not suspicious at all.
It's
I
weird
love
when they
life
don't.
At the institute. All right.
Yeah. Anybody else have anything that they ask Dr. Wakely during their quarantine days? Lucas, you
Wakely.
are probably, you are barely conscious enough probably to ask any questions. You get, it's bad. You have a lot of nightmares, a lot of really bad nightmares about,
Oh, buddy.
The nightmare zone.
yeah, being lost again as a kid. That's like a recurring nightmare that now that you've discovered it the first time, it's something that you realize you've been having a lot. Probably a couple nightmares of becoming like you take and see that mushroom thing, kind of like you are standing behind it, along with Kara and Lightning, and you're all pretty content until the scene kind of does like a weird quick cut, and you're all covered in mushrooms in your eye, coming out of your eyeballs and all that stuff. And that's a horrible nightmare you have. Lots of nightmares. Lightning, do you ask Dr. Wakely anything while you're in quarantine?
No, but I did want to ask, is there any point where Elaine comes in?
I wanted to ask if Elaine or my brother visited or anything. But I guess I'm too out of it having
Yeah, you
Nightmare
wouldn't know
Land.
who visited.
Did you know he has a brother?
And then, no, yeah, I think you maybe see, you're in a little room that has a window, and you see Elaine, maybe come and, chat with Dr. Wakely outside of your room, but I don't think Elaine ever goes into your room.
So there's never a chance where I could call her over.
You could try, I suppose.
Can I?
Yeah, so what do you do? How do you try to get her attention?
Fucking wave? I don't know. There's a glass pane in between us.
Elaine!
Yeah, so you take and you wave her down, and there's a little. Dr. Wakely comes in a kind of full quarantine gear, but there's a little intercom on the outside, and Elaine presses the button. She's like, "Hello there, Mr. McGraw."
Hello, Miss Rat. Is there ever an opportunity where we can speak about Lukas?
Oh, has my boy done something?
Look
No.
over to Lucas, fucking tossing and turning.
No, you guys are all in separate rooms. You don't see each other, sadly.
No.
You can see all
That's
three of
fine,
us.
his
We're just
manga
all
collection.
separated.
Yeah.
The fucking panopticon!
Yeah, it's very isolated.
God damn it.
It's not about what he's done. It's about what he will do in the future. I'm thinking of ways of helping you out. Specifically helping him out.
Oh, I see. Well, that sounds important. Once all this business is behind us, I suppose we can have a chat before I send you folks back out there.
If you would allow me the time, I'd appreciate it, Miss Rat.
Yeah. So, with that, your days of quarantine pass. Thankfully, you all make a full recovery, minus Lukas, whose might points has been reduced by 1. So he's a little bit more haggard than you guys once you all meet back up again and you're cleared. But otherwise, you're all fine and dandy. So I'll reset all of your recovery rolls, reset your pools back up, clear all of your
Thank
stress and
fucking
stuff. You're no longer impaired or anything like that. Wahoo, you're all good.
Oh,
Olivia hugs
Lovely.
everyone.
Olivia, you got stabbed. Are you okay? Did they
Yeah, well,
fix you?
compared to what you guys went through, I mean, I'm great. Oh my god.
All right.
They didn't
We were all.
tell
all alone
me
in there.
anything about how you guys
Oh.
were doing. They kept me in the dark.
That's fucked up. You know, we were all alone, and no, like, I mean, we were quarantined. We were infected, but still, you know, I was alone for a long time, and I was real worried about you.
I was really worried about you.
For our audio listeners, Reag just did a gay little shuffle.
It's pretty gay.
Were
I
you
was
taking
worried
care
about
of
you too,
Douglas?
Lucas. Yes. Oh god, he's been crying like almost every night.
Oh.
Let me see my boy.
He missed you so bad.
Where's my boy?
My boy.
I think Olivia actually pulls him out of her jacket for once.
He gets all excited.
It's
he tries
the
to,
only
like,
way I could.
squirm and squiggle out of your hands. He's fighting you hard. He's not winning if you don't
Aw.
want him to, but he is small.
Yeah, just let him. It was the only way I could keep him calm enough. He's gotten a lot bigger.
I put him inside my jacket.
Puppies grow fast.
He's like he is in your jacket, pops his head up, and is like trying to lick all over you and like paw at you. And Douglas is very excited to see you again.
I'm just petting Douglas like this.
Give Lucas a hug
Mm-hmm.
as well. I'm glad you're okay, Lucas.
Can't kill me that easily, surprisingly.
If that scar on your chest has anything to say about it, you're real tough.
Mm-hmm.
Proud of you.
I kind of forgot about that with all the nightmares.
The nightmares. Yeah.
Nightmare. Give
So
Lightning a hug as well.
I think you guys have a nice your little moment. Is all nice and sweet, and is ruined by Elaine,
Aww.
who takes and is like, good, you're all up and about. We have a post statement to fill out, and we're behind on it.
Right.
And they're not even.
Yeah.
She's not gonna ask if you guys are coming along. She just turns around and starts walking, towards her office, knowing that you guys are going to follow. Obviously.
Okay, but guys, come on. Wouldn't it be so funny we just didn't? Like, is there
I'm
any way I
scared
can
of it.
convince you? Oh, okay, fine.
I'm gone.
You didn't really fight it. I could have been like, persuaded maybe. You didn't fight.
I didn't hesitate
don't
to
want you
start
to be scared.
following.